This was my cycle 1 year and 8 months ago. And this was my cycle 8 months ago. And it housed the speedometer 1.0 on which I have made a video. Links in the description. After what felt like a year, it's finally ready. The speedometer 2.0. Let's take a look at these new and improved brake lights. And if you're wondering, no, that's not the same motor I used in the previous one. Now, let's see it in action. So if you didn't already guess, the motor is generating the electricity. When I press the brakes, the two contacts come together, causing the motor to come in contact with the wheel, and therefore it too starts spinning, and therefore it generates electricity. Let's move to the top, where almost everything has changed. If you are me, you'll be lucky to find a red charger in your pocket. Well, there's use for that. By plugging it into the power bank and then into the phone, you'll get this special view only on iOS 17. Or I can start a cycling workout on my watch, which then gets transferred to my phone seamlessly. As a result, you have all the metrics right at your fingertips. The new thinner needles point much more precisely at their speed, and the LED ensures you stay below the speed limit. And for times when it gets dark, there's an LDR which switches on a light when you enter darkness. The dial is illuminated so that you can glance at it with ease. The next feature includes standby. Let's say you dismount off your cycle and leave it for a while. The speedometer will detect this and go into an ultra low power saving mode as to save energy. Here the light switches off and the motors completely get disconnected as to save the maximum amount of power. The LED stays on so that the power bank doesn't go to sleep, which would have otherwise reset the speedometer. The LED drops down to a refresh rate of just 40 Hz, saving the most amount of battery possible, while also emitting the lowest frequency of light, which is red. To exit standby, one may just simply start pedaling as shown here. Now that you've made it this far into the video, you've earned yourself a cycling montage. In order to view your distance traveled, just simply hold on the button shown here. On doing this, the needle on the right traverses to the nearest kilometer you've traveled. For example, the reading here shows 1.2 kilometers being traversed. The sensor is connected by a USB-C cable, which links to the sensor as shown here. The cable can be easily unplugged, which allows me to separate the speedometer from the cycle. As you can see, the speedometer is held in place by a plethora of magnets, which are meticulously arranged so that it locks the speedometer in place. This way I can take the speedometer back to safety inside my home. So that is all about the new and improved Speedometer 2.0. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you liked it, like the video and please consider subscribing. And yeah, bye bye.